torn away. Whatever he is, he must have the right boots.
Check what you be correct if you won't preach.
He has no tonsure.
I think we found your book. Page 56, where the marker is.
15th century embroidery. Sister, what a find! Courtier, groom, processional dress, falconer. Yes, why didn't I think of it? Oh, thank you, sister.
Sister Bonaventure? Yes, he's here. Yes, certainly. Newlands wants you downstairs, officer.
Would you like me to take these books back to the library?
I should be grateful. Sister Agnes is getting most excited about starting the embroidery.
I should like to see it complete. I haven't finished my part yet.
You will. Oh, my, how quick and sure your strokes are. It must be wonderful to be creative.
Sometimes it's hell. Things just don't work out, and sometimes everything goes perfectly, and you feel you're God.
The newspaper reports of the trial said that you sketched every day.
I must have drawn everything in sight. The judge, counsel, even the ushers. Trouble was, they all kept getting the same face.
Whose?
Jason's.
Was he so much in your mind?
I couldn't help thinking how he'd have enjoyed the situation. He could draw too, in a showy, facile way. He couldn't be bothered to learn properly. The devil. He was such a mess of his life. His might have been so different.
He made your life utterly miserable, and yet you have this depth of pity for him.
People can't help the way they're made, can they? Jason's makeup was purely physical. When he became helpless, he had absolutely nothing left. You should understand, sister. It must be terrible to have no spiritual resources.
Yes. Was he so very bad?
Probably only the normal malappetites to start with. He had an odd, perverted streak of mental cruelty, which always pushed him too far. Poor Jason. We had some grim interludes.
Such as the royal case in Florida.
Who on earth told you that? No one knew.
Martha overheard you speaking. The words stuck in her mind.
Arthur?
Would it distress you to tell me?
No. About 8 years ago, I was working on a commission in Florida. Jason followed me as usual. He got mixed up with a girl there called B. Royal. A solitary, intense fool, God help her. When he let her down, as Jason always let everyone down, she gassed herself.
Was there trouble afterwards?
Jason didn't even appear at the inquest. She sent him a pathetic, raving letter. She also sent one to the coroner saying she didn't make any charges against anyone, but the person involved would be haunted by his conscience for the rest of his life. She didn't know Jason. I wouldn't have known much about it myself, but she sent me a letter too.
Why you?
She said one blood and therefore one character. I actually only met her twice. A man of his temperament, Jason knew how to be discreet. Can we talk about something else? What are you making?
Christening robe for the Grimes baby. Mrs. Grimes is so bewildered at having a son that she hasn't the slightest idea what to call him. Any suggestions?
Personally, I prefer plain names. John or Charles would be nice. What's your choice?
I rather like David.
You've been asked to approach me, haven't you?
Yes.
And how do you feel about it?
I am divided between my desire to help you and my equally strong opinion that it's your own personal business.
I wish I'd had you to talk to at the beginning.
Talk to me now, Scott. Why wouldn't you see him or write to him?
Haven't I done enough? His career is spoiled, probably the rest of his life ruined, just because he knew me.
I'm sure he doesn't see it that way. If you met, you won't.
No, I couldn't bear it.
But if he wishes it.
I can't help that. I can't understand, don't you realise? If I saw him again, spoke with him, I should go up like straw.
I'm was wrong to mention it.
Damn, I smudged it. That's what comes of talking while you work. Will you pass me that rag, please, sister?
Charlotte.
It's best like this, sister. Please don't try and persuade me otherwise.
If you must torment yourself, must you do it him also?
You'll forget. Men do.
Yes, they do. But women go on remembering.
I hope you won't forget everything. I know every woman imagines her love affair to be the most wonderful thing that ever happened. I know mine was. We were so mentally complete. Our minds struck sparks. I've lived it over and over again since. Particularly idiotic things, you know.
I know.
Once, we were in Paris, and we paid 3 trips to the top of the Eiffel Tower. Once so that he could watch me see the view, once so that I could watch him, and a third time so we could both see it together.
I can't think of 3 better reasons.
And then someone said to us, you could have done all that in 1 trip. We just looked at each other. It simply hadn't occurred to us. That's how crazy we were. How close. I'm glad I told you. It's made it fresh in my mind again. Now, officer, we can't have you making overtures to Miss Pierce while you're on duty.
Is there much more to do?
Not very much. Why'd you ask?
And now, Miss Carr.
Why'd you ask?
I thought you might like to finish if you could.
For God's sake, just get to the point!
Newland has made some connection with the telephone boys. Contacted a nearby house and finally Norwich. I've spoken with the governor. They're sending out a police launch. I should think maybe another half an hour. Now, Miss Carr.
Thank you, officer. Don't worry. Could you and Miss Pierce give me a few moments with sister? Quite alone.
We can go out of earshot. I'm afraid we can't go out of sight.
It had to come, of course. Who knew that?
Charlotte, will you let me be with you?
You can do that without leaving here.
Yes, if you wish it.
I've been lucky to have this peaceful interval. I've had vastly different surroundings. I've completed a piece of work, which I think is good. I've known you, and believe me, that means a great deal.
Thank you.
I'm not sentimental, and I don't particularly believe in the power of prayer, but I'll speak to Pierce, and then you can, if you want to, you can pray or something. Oh, God. There's something the chaplain reads, isn't there? I would only seen him once, but he did tell me. Words, like a roll of drums. I am the resurrection and the life.
I am the resurrection and the life, saith the Lord. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he.
Go on.
Yet shall he live. And he that liveth and believeth in me shall never die. It is like a roll of trance.
I've never been religious.
You mean you've never troubled about the accepted forms?
I don't want them now. If this has to happen, why can't they just be businesslike and get it over with?
They think we needed a session. Sister. Yes, Sister Mary, what's wrong? I would do anything to help you at this moment. How can I when I'm as full of doubt as you are?
You could make a pretense. You could offer prayers and platitudes. Instead, you just give me this complete honesty.
Oh, Sarah.
Do you know what I've been most afraid of all along? Losing the only thing left to me. My personal self-respect, my pride. Is that wrong?
No.
To go to pieces at the last moment, to disintegrate. The others are all scared of it. Mellin, Pierce, even the governor. No one mentions it, but they each know it's in the other's mind.
Sarah, you have so much courage. Don't be afraid anymore.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Since I've known you, talked with you, I don't think I shall be. Only stay with me until we leave. Please stay with me until we leave.
I will.
I must get on.
But your hands are shaking, you can't possibly work. Officer, Miss Carr wants to finish her painting. With your permission, I'm going to ask Dr. Jeffries to give her a sedative.
Would you like me to find it for you?
If you would be so kind. I expect he's in his room.
Yes.
What you and I need, Pierce, is a large brandy and soda.
I had to come. Is it right what they're saying? If you mean, is she going back? Yes. When? They're thinking perhaps 3 hours.
I'm sorry to drag you down here like this, Doctor.
That's quite right, officer. I'm just surprised she hasn't broken down before.
Has she? No. She has more courage than we have, and in her own way, more faith.
What we need to do is to put her out for 24 hours. Now, she insists on finishing that dull mural. Damn, I'm out of peanut barber. Have you got any in the cupboard, sister?
Yes, Doctor.
Bring it into me, please.
My, an empty bottle is a dreary sight at any time, especially in a doctor's bag.
Given this full one, we can spare it.
It's a good job. I don't carry around the tools of my trade. Fine sight idle up with 2 saucepans and an iron-bottom frying pan.
You just can't help tidying people up, can you? Oh, now this gauze has got paint on it. Oh, what the? Oh, mercy! What on earth?
What is it?
It's one of my cuttings from my file.
Hurry, come on, Laurel.
Quick, put everything back. No, wait, get me a newspaper. Quickly.
But what's it doing in his bag?
I don't know. resigned myself, and now, by some accident, this is returned to me.
You shouldn't hurry yourself all over again. Perhaps it's some coincidence.
Perhaps I was running in the wrong direction. Perhaps this is an indication of the right one.
But why would he bother to take just one when the rest went in the fire together?
But he didn't know that was going to happen. It was Nurse Phillips who told Reverend Mother about the cuttings.
Who said she did?
Well, I don't know, but she must have done.
When did she ever see them? They weren't on the desk last night. You put them in the drawer before Phillips came in.
Yes. Who else knew besides you and me?
He did.
But surely he's done everything to help Sarah. And you've forgotten, haven't you? When all this happened, he was in Norwich.
Aye, that's right enough.
I must read this. I must read this through thoroughly. I may be wrong, but I have a feeling that this...
I've given her a grain and a half, sister. In about an hour, I'll give her a warm drink. Whichever way you look at it, this is a wretched business.
But why would he tell Reverend Mother about the cuttings? Could it have been Willie?
Oh, that poor laddie couldn't read the newspaper well enough to understand what it meant. All he worries about in you is whether the sweets are sticky enough to give him 2 or 3 in one.
Sister Josephine!
What is it?
I must have been very stupid.